Okay, so welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Dylan, and this is my first time peep the blue Yeti. I've actually had this blue Yeti since like high school, but in all my most recent ASMR videos, I haven't been using it because I'm like, the lo-fi vibe has been kind of nice. Can you hear it behind me? Can you tell what side it's coming out of? I have it on the mode where it's left and right. So this is like, whoa, because it's like the first video recently where I'm using this. So I have to go to work soon. I'm recording this at like 3 p.m. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I've just had it on my mind, okay? Work stuff. Because I honestly intend on like being very like, here's the thing. So, ASMR is a very oversaturated area on the internet. Anybody can make ASMR. It's not hard. But, so from the beginning, I was like, can you hear that? It's almost empty. Anyways, from the beginning, I was like, how can I provide something unique and different to the vast community of ASMR that there already was. And I think something that I don't see is people just being very authentic about themselves. One thing that I really enjoy is feeling like I can connect to somebody even if they are online. And so I think that my thing that I can provide, besides just like unique videos, like, no, I'm not gonna do girl in the back of the class plays with your hair. I'll do a few things. Like one of my most popular video is me just doing makeup, and I did enjoy doing that. And I find role plays like that very relaxing. This might not be that relaxing because I'm just gonna talk. It's my relaxing ramble about stuff I want to ramble about. But I'm fine with just providing variety. Also, oh, I'm sorry. You should tell me if this is like soft spoken, but I can also just whisper. But that's the other thing, is that it's a very female saturated community, and I don't have a high voice, so I figure that soft spoken is the way to go for me, because my voice is deeper. So it'll be something else that's a little bit different. But you let me know. What kind do you prefer better? Anyways, okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about, okay? I intend on being very authentic with, like, who I am. Can you hear that? On my platform, because I can do whatever I want. And yeah, a lot of it probably isn't, gonna be for everybody, but that's okay. It'll be for me. I'll be able to look back and say, hey, that's all very Dylan. But I just got all this new skincare stuff. That is the stuff I find tingly personally, is like roleplays. But the roleplays also take much more energy for me. So, I'll do a variety. But also just having stuff is pretty nice. Anyways, so I graduated college in December 2023. So that's like a long time ago. That's like a year and a half ago. And I still, this is one of the most embarrassing things, in my opinion. I just find a lot of humiliation through it. I still have not found like a career. And today I was looking at jobs, and so next week I have in second round interview with a company that you can only get a job in there if you do have a college degree. So that's good. But the reviews are like, company reviews are like, they're gonna work you to the ground. It's competitive. If you can't do sales, you're never gonna get promoted. It's got a high turnover rate. Now, I currently work in the service industry, and my job has a high turnover rate, so that's nothing new to me. But I think I'm gonna be making the same amount of money there, but I'm gonna be working a lot more. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hate the next year of my life. But I convinced myself that if I got this job, I would take it because it has benefits, and then it would probably look good on my resume, more or less, because it's like a management trainee position, and I don't really have much management currently. But also, how much do I really want to be a manager anyways? I'm sure that this is a pretty common problem, especially within like, neurodivergent communities. It's just like, I'm not built to have a job. But as I was looking on Indeed, a sales job went across, and I see these sales jobs all the time, and they always have such a high pay rate, and it's like, okay, what's the catch? And the catch is that you have to do sales. But I was looking at them, and I'm like, well, the job that I'm potentially going to get is a sales position, so should I just like start like applying to sales? Now, my college degree is not in sales. Sales sounds like a soul-sucking career path. But also I have so much experience with like customer-facing jobs. It doesn't mean I like them though. Oh man, I'm just so torn about what to do. And if you're like, oh, you can make being an ASMR artist your main career, I've not made a single cent from this, and that's fine. I honestly just wanted to rant. That's why I'm not gonna like try and do things that I think will be popular. I'm just gonna do things that make me feel better about my life. Like ranting about the issues that I'm facing right now. Maybe you guys can relate. If you have a job, what job do you have? I'm just curious about like what kind of people I'm like reaching, and also what kind of people actually enjoy my content. So like feel free to share a little bit about yourself if you want. You don't have to, obviously. Just being here is appreciated and enough, but these are things I think about. So yeah, I was like, and then I was like, okay, but how do you know if you would even be any good at sales? Because it doesn't sound like something enticing at all to me. You literally have to go door to door. But then I was like looking up videos of people that do sales on YouTube just to see if they were like it. First off, it's mainly all men, and it's all like, ugh. There's literally a video of Andrew Tate on there being like, yeah, if I had to go get a job again, it would be sales. And it's like, Andrew Tate and Dylan are two very different people. And yeah, I just don't think I have what it takes. But I feel like I don't have what it takes for a lot of stuff. Isn't that sad? Like, I'm like a creative person, but I feel like ever since I graduated college, honestly, even before then, I don't know, I've just not been like living up to my potential. I don't know. If anybody has any like wise life advice, like if you're like a 50-year-old and you're like, oh honey, I've been where you are, feel free to like leave some comments. Let's relate, we're all people. We all have very similar struggles and experiences. Do you like your job? Because I'm a server and I've been there for like a whole year now, and I like the people I work with, And I work like 35 hours probably on average, give or take, which is nice, but I don't get any benefits, and I have to deal with people, and I feel like I'm sick of working with people. This is another new skincare thing I got. Anyways, I've just been like unsatisfied. I don't know, I've been at this period where I've just been like, I don't know, going through it. And obviously, all you can do is just like trying to make it to the next day. And I'm doing that, you know, obviously. But I don't know, it's been a little bit of a struggle bus. I know it'll get better. And if you're on the same page as me, we're gonna make it through. But until then, it's hard to keep a happy face all the time. And you don't have to keep a happy face all the time, because that's just unrealistic. And so I'd rather come on here and maybe find some other people who just so happen to be going through the same stuff, and we can relate and give each other words of encouragement and remind each other that we're not alone on it. You know? Like, this needs wiped off. Let me wipe this off. But yeah, I can't really afford to be here too much longer. But I hope that, well, first off, thanks for listening. I'm seriously, like, if you want to, like, talk about anything that you're going through in the comments, I'm happy to read and try and be there for you. Because, I don't know, it's just been, like, hard recently. And also, it's just been all these little things, like, stacking up together, you know? They also, like, are defunding public libraries in my state now, and it's like, oh, why would you do that? What is wrong with you people? I don't know. We're gonna make it through, but it's hard sometimes. And I don't know what career path I should even try and do. My like degree is in environmental science, for context, like geography and sustainability. So sales is just, that was never my intention. That was never something I was interested in going into. But now I'm wondering if maybe I should just like bite the bullet and take it. But I want to be happy. I want to have a job that makes me feel fulfilled and I can be proud of. In sales, it's just, I don't know, it sounds like a cheap way out. Maybe my views are incorrect, and actually it's so much more than I think it is, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I'll never know. I need to stop getting so down on myself, though. And if you're going through it, it's okay to not have perfect days, but eventually, we have to pull ourselves up and be like, okay, well, no Debbie Downing today. I need to get up, the dishes need done, and I gotta do this shit. But today wasn't one of those days for me. I was really tired too. I thought that I had an online appointment this morning, so I like set an alarm and I got up. And it wasn't even today, it's on Tuesday. I should have known, today's Saturday. Why would I have an appointment today? So I've been tired. And this jar poured a Red Bull into it because I didn't think I would drink the whole thing, but then I did drink the whole thing. There's only a little bit left. Anyway, we'll be okay, but sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's confusing, and sometimes it feels like you're the only one dealing with these experiences, even though that's simply not true. But we just gotta keep taking it one day at a time, you know? Okay. We can do it. We can do it. But yeah. Until next time, okay? Stay strong. Even if that just means just showing up to your work. And that's all you can do. Just show up. That's like the most difficult part anyways. We can do it.